It came out on the Sky Sports interview that Tyson Fury has doubled down on his retirement. But Tyson Fury doesn't have a good relationship with Sky Sports at all. So this might actually confirm, instead of doubling down on retirement, that he's actually trolling them and that he's actually in talks to come out of retirement. I mean, that's what's being said. He said he wants the Usyk trilogy in the past. I mean, we all know how Tyson Fury contradicts himself, but I feel like he is going to be coming out of retirement based on this. He said in the past he doesn't ever want any association to do with Sky Sports ever again. He wouldn't do any interviews with them. But here he is doing an interview with them, doubling down on his retirement. And we all know how Tyson Fury likes to play his games with, interviewers and all that, just in general with the fans. We know, bloody hell. But look, I think that this confirms that instead of Fury doubling down on retirement, which is the big news story that we've got right now, really he's coming out of retirement. This is what he had to say in his interview on Sky Sports that came out. If sound plays for me.
Great. Boxing's a young man's game.
So maybe a string of racehorses instead.
Maybe, who knows? Thank you.
Wish you all the best, Tyson.
All the best.
They're saying boxing's a young man's game and that he's definitely not going to be coming out of retirement. And yeah, look, he is getting older now, Tyson Fury, of course. He's not exactly a really, young gun coming up now, though, is he? But again, he contradicts himself like hell. But again, it's on a Sky Sports interview and it's been coming out on the Sky Sports. Oh, the big headline, Fury confirms he's never fighting ever again. But you can't listen to what he says, especially when he says he'll never do an interview with Sky Sports. So why is he going to want to give them massive headlines and massive content if it's true? Out of everyone, why is he going to double down retirement on Sky Sports? I know he's doubled down or tripled down or quadrupled down on retirement. God knows how many times before. But the fact he's doing this interview with Sky Sports makes things interesting. And I feel like that's something that many people are leaving out. And I know people are saying, oh, yeah, as I think a comment says on there, oh, yeah, see you in a few months then. Yeah, we will see him in a few months because that interview was with Sky Sports. I think people are foolish to think, with what Fury said about Sky in the past, he's going to give them some exclusive content. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, and it hasn't happened, really, has it? He's lying to them. Turki Al-Sheikh said before he's spoken with Tyson Fury, it's already basically been confirmed that he very likely is going to fight again anyway. That's the thing. What's going on? He is very likely going to fight again. He's there trying to fake a scheduled fight with Alexander Usyk with a trilogy. He tried that not too long back. There's talks on the Anthony Joshua fight. Many people are still talking about it. Turki Al-Sheikh wants it to happen. And if Turki Al-Sheikh wants something to happen, he's going to bloody try and make that happen. But obviously, you've got the AJ and Jake Paul thing, which he's somehow interested in, but that's for another video. But I think from Tyson Fury's perspective here, he's not going to want to give Sky Sports anything which is true with the relationship which he has had with them for many years. I mean, if he is doubling down on his retirement, then that makes things very interesting if he actually is doubling down. But it's Tyson Fury. You can't listen to a word he says. We say the exact same thing all the time with him when we ever hear the guy speak. It's Tyson Fury. You can't believe anything that comes out of his mouth, really. But I feel like this has made things interesting. He either has doubled down, which is unlikely because he just seems like a guy who is just hungry for the game, really. But again, if he has doubled down on his retirement, then it can make you think as well, though. Now he's just not the top guy. He doesn't want it anymore. He doesn't want it anymore now he knows he's not the top guy. But after the Usyk and Dubois fight, he was still talking quite a bit anyway, though, after that fight, I honestly don't think he's retired. And I know that's not news to people because I think everyone knows he probably isn't. But I really don't think he is retired. He is going to be fighting, I reckon, in the new year. I don't think we will see Tyson Fury fight this year. I feel like it's going to be difficult to see. I feel like if AJ is to fight Fury, then he's going to have to get that Tony Yoka fight and he's going to want a warm-up fight. I feel like from an AJ perspective, it's a bad idea to take a Tyson Fury fight after that loss to Daniel Dubois a year ago now. It's not the right idea. So I think Fury's taking this whole year off. And then next year, we'll possibly see him and Anthony Joshua. And next year, he might retire fully. But I refuse to believe we're not going to see another fight. I refuse to believe that Tyson Fury is the kind of guy to go out on 2 back-to-back losses. Even though he says, oh, yeah, I won them. I don't think he's a guy to go out on back-to-back losses. If it's not Anthony Joshua, he's a kind of fighter who's going to want a homecoming to fully end his career. But with everything he's been talking about recently, he's not going to be retiring. And the fact he said that on Sky Sports as well, it's not happening. It's not happening. We're going to hear something about him soon. I feel like we're going to hear rumors from Ring Magazine come out about Tyson Fury soon. He's going to have his name continue to be thrown in the mix. I don't know why there's so many people saying, oh yeah, why are you including Tyson Fury in the heavyweight rankings even though he's retired? Are you stupid? He's obviously not retired. We are going to see him again, whether we like it or not. I mean, I'm not asked either way, to be honest with you. But if we do see him in AJ, fantastic. But I don't think that fight's going to happen, no. He's going to fight again. I don't know who it will be against. I wouldn't mind Fury and Dubois. I would not mind Fury and Dubois. I feel like that's a big fight. It's probably right now the better fight to make than Fury and AJ. I don't know. It probably is. And then for AJ, I feel like there's definitely other things that can be done for Joshua. I think we could see him in Dillian White if Dillian White gets past Moses Atalma. You know, and again, like I feel like the Dubois rematch will always be on the table for AJ, 100%. But for Fury and AJ, there's just too much going on, isn't there? There's just too much going on for it to happen. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. He's not retiring.